looking out of smokes, past wall. Second right now wants to take contact off this flash, but shut down. Juicy and Spring.
Flash was good. Can't complain about it. Wolves though were ready to take the fight there. Zelsa's affected by paranoia, and this is awkward. The wall is dropped. He's going to have to take this fight, and Juicy rips him a new one. John can barely.
This flank from YU is likely coming. Spotted out, but now this Cypher just needs to stay alive, bide some time, distract them. Fair enough. Time is dropping, and I love this reflank coming in from Siofat.
Yeah, they're on a timer. There's also going to be presence from Heaven. Spring's going to get there! It's Lysor! What? And
It's cleaning this up with ease.
Spring and Lysor going to be grouped up here in the back of sight. They're going to be facing down a bunch of classics. This should be easy enough for them, but Dorain's able to find Juicy. Guiding Light goes in, does find a ping, but the wall gets thrown up here by the attack side. They can sit happily behind that now, and they handle Sentinels, corral them into the site, and walk out of the round with
player. Specifically when he's on this duelist, on this map even, he is a menace.
in his space. Juicy's getting a lot of room up mid, but Zelsis plants his feet, ready to receive him, but at the same time, the push is coming to the B side, but bang, is hidden.
Spring is so aware.
Oh, that's straight through smoke, Lysor. You can't be doing that. And now Zekin and John are a little bit split from each other. John attempts a volley, and YU just blows him up.
That eco round they had earlier, they are stacked up on the proper site, and it looks like Wolves want to force the issue.
Oh, this could be dangerous though. Zekin from within the dark cover, but Juicy takes the fight to them. That, however, though, is where the behind Sentinels here, and they may not be ready for a bated breath here as Wolves try and close the net. But John wins out against Spring. Siofat has to go large here, but he doesn't have much to shoot at. Sees John. Trigger discipline, pays off. Now he's got that Heaven control. Sentinels are starting to filter out onto the site. Lysor waiting. Dark cover blooms. He'll see it all here and bring Zelsis to heal. The shot through the smoke might be too much in the hand of a Siofat from the rafters can finish the job.
Molly. Sometimes situations like that where they're undoing in the qualifying runs. Bring it with the adjustment. His aim is sick.
That was hard.
No, he's just feeling the danger, the pressure. Bang is going to have to at least get one here.
Oh, the timing!
Only two. What a thought line!
Perfect setup, and bang brings the house down. Given over by Sen. This is the position Bang was playing from the previous round. Is Juicy double satchel into elbow, presumably. Oh, it's a devastating push.
I know exactly.
And there it is. Nare just handled. Spring is
left.
nasty.
On point to win this out if they can. This would be worth 2 for Wolves. Oh, 1 second! He can't even get away in time.
YU Anko too sharp, and straight away we're into the site. Showstopper pop to clear it. Good peek in there from John. Gets down Rams and at least extracts Spring. A big issue for Sen so far, but Juicy's playing up close here, and Nare cannot win the fight against Siofat. John wants to get there. Oh, they're waiting for him. Juicy sat there and tells us down to a boombot. Okay, it's on Bang. It's doable. Fake TP now. Try and pull the wool over Wolves' eyes, but they're looking for him. YU with the cam, that has to be cleared.
That's going to give away Bang's position. Crucial for Wolves. They can double up, try to face this elbow.
On the angle, it would be Siofat taking a solo fight. And Bang just gets ahead of it. He says, "You're not coming to me? I guess I'm coming to you." 5 bullets in the chamber, and he wins it out. Slows Wolves up further. Again, we're heading to the 30-second mark in the round, but they begin to have it once more. The timing, John! At least he's
a self-stun.
He's got to fight his way out of the corner, but he can't. Caught by the C's. Narrate, though, plants his feet. Sees the double swing coming in, but he's good for it.
Spike down A.
Get hit from that outlaw. Zelsis backs away into ropes. You can see Zekin now has found himself elsewhere. This is hot and heavy stuff through mid, and Juicy's able to bring Zelsis down.
What a double swing. That was excellent from Wolves.
Now I might see a push here out of B main. But Spring is playing so passively, so safe, and Bang can't get a look at him. Instead, tries to sneak up and has an off-angle to play with now. He's into Ramen.
Oh, a little bit of damage. YU, but I mean, ambitious to be fighting that with the classic brother. Wolves have gotten their way into the B site, though, knowing it's vacant due to Bang having pushed out the other player going down. John concerned, clearing out Heaven. Try from Lysor, but Center good for 2. Everything on the very low HP Siofat.
Scrappy round, considering Wolves didn't really have a full buy to work with. Siofat with 10 health. You can't wait.
SEN have typically had a great read on these situations.
Once again, Wolves using every second of the round to explore the map, but Juicy explores the
God!
Bang's cranium, what? He just takes the fights and wins them. That severely reduces Sen's presence on A. Even John peels off from screens maybe to go back around, but it's a heaven fight brewing. Celsius seems to know it. It's a really laboured pick there from Lysol that allows Celsius to find his own two.
He knows the only way back in the round. Playing a weird off angle, second.
Finally wins that fight, Wyatt.
Yeah, it's going to spot him out. I mean, this is a must-win right now for SEN. Look at their economy. Has to be committed.
Okay, Juicy can't gun down another brace of two this time, but out of the dimensional drift comes second. He is handled. YU is ready for the clone. Here's the double swing now through elbow. He's low. From the roar of it. This is a faster hit in towards B main. Oh, spring caught. Second sees it. Nice little 1-2 punch, but quickly Juicy activates over at the A side, and John QT is blown to smithereens. Bang was hoping to find Sufat there, but the Crowler comes out instead. And Lysol is a little bit out of steam.
He is so overextended and caught.
Okay, I think Sentinels confirmed that the Wolves are staying here. Here's the rolling thunder. This could get ugly. YU on Rafter finds one, but second trades it instantly. Cancel from the shadows. They're leased on the off angle. They're not checking it. Bang's having a salvage now for the 1 versus 1. No plant yet. He's caught with a use
Swap.
And this time there's a lot more presence in B main. Zekinen had to be ready, and the double swing catches him off guard. Narrate peels off the line for the flanking troop of Sentinels to wrap around. It's being watched for by YU though. Better weapon. No stingers are not going to hit hard enough at that range. Now the Nightfall over to the B site. Nobody here for SEN. They've all peeled off. There's more on the flank. YU checking for it where the camera sees it all. Paranoia comes in but only catches onto the Cypher. There's a real fight here in B main. And Wolves slap Sentinels down. Narrator's had to jump into the pit. No other choice for it. He gets rid of it though with Spring falling. That's the Viper out of the way. Now Narrate can heal back up, but Juicy's waiting for him. It's a... Yeah. And they're trying to cut off Rafters with that smoke to maybe take Heaven control. He's a Paranoia that connects cleanly on a Spring. Juicy though playing from within the smoke deals with Zelsis. And there's a way for Zekin to really get past that, but Sufat trying to hold on the site. He's dug out easily. Zekin has that Rafters control, and low as he is, Sentinels have been able to clear Wolves. Player advantage now, Spike to go down.
Let's see what Spring can do. Working his way into Heaven slowly. Has to wait for this dark cover to fade.
Peers down ropes, doesn't see anything. YU decides this is the time to activate from the defender side. Spawn, Spring wins the duel. That's big. Can YU do it as well? They can! It's down to Narrate. Has a flash to work with. Lets it go. It's a matter of playing time, something that SEN couldn't do in that first half when it needed to happen. And now it's ring around the rosy, folks, but now we're going to see them clash, and it's a right click for Narrate.
Slow getting into this site, and he's calling for the rest of the team to pivot over now.
Is this an overpush?
Free? No. Almost, but... superior weapon comes out on top.
Great mid-smoke here, might be a flash out of it. Sufat's going to have to face them down, but Zekin's going to be there with a stinger. Juicy from the smoke, they emerge, and Zekin will dispatch them. Just YU now, who is outfoxing Zekin. But all things considered, pretty clean anti-eco.
Getting very active right now in Heaven, a lot of control. Wolves pivoting multiple players back, side to anchor, Spring, crucial 1v1.
Interestingly, Wolves playing around this smoke, not looking to get entrenched in elbow, just want to play forward. Spring pops his head up and it's whack-a-mole for John. Okay, the double swing. The stinger gets some value though, and Narrate's able to hold it down from ramp. This just leaves Sufat in screens, and YU, with these rifles, this 4x for Wolves, have to untangle this round, but SEN are giving them nothing, Wyatt.
Unfortunately, this round is displaying what has been a major issue for Wolves defensively.
Presence on that side for Wolves either. They had to awkwardly filter in as Heaven's been taken. Spring passive hold in mid. Nice is awkward now. No one to swing off that line, and we are caught in the aftershock. Narrate guarantees that easy kill. 3 players with Sheriffs is all that Wolves have to their name.
This is going to feel great for SEN to have this level of momentum coming into this significant margin and apply so much pressure to each of these buy rounds that Wolves are going to have. Subsequent rounds.
Where are you?
What?
Take a peek. There's number 19.
Oh, I love that foul line. Just as SEN crossing, making sure no one can peer in. Lysol never had an opportunity to
begin to fight Zekin. This is mental.
Bone thrown out. YU is going to be in trouble. Just set up on all sides. No escape. Spring.
SEN posted up right now for that ramp take. Of course, you can see Narrate ready with the fault line. It's sewer, but it's just spammed through.
Juicy here. The only player occupying Heaven right now. That TP sound cue for him just makes him uncomfortable, forces him down. Spring will be there on the top of road.
The aftershock, able to dodge it, and Lysor catches a space.
There's no way Spring's winning this.
Is just...
Oh, wait, the timing? He's turned! Second, brings him up. YU, the sole player over at the B side of the map, and this is going to get a bit hairy for him. Does he choose to try and fight, to commit to this engagement? Got a trap wire on the side. Cam also set up. He's going to play close under rafters, but he is overrun by the double swing.
30 seconds left.
Dropped so low for them.
They're giving it up.
Damage doesn't even matter. Look at the state of Sen's economy.
Ooh.
Multiple players on 8K that
What is Spring?
YU is hoping to just get a spam kill from.
The Spring wants to fight even rafters. What is that? Unhinged from Spring.
Oh, desperate from Spring to try and get something done.
But he's on his own. We talked about this. Out of the open, trying to take a duel as a Viper. Here's that attack side Viper's pit. Lysor trying to get busy now. No Zekin is in the corner, but the short he comes calling. With the pride of New Jersey, will have his pound of flesh. Juicy dropping down. Pit still active, of course. Juicy trying to disrupt.
One more kill and he'd actually get the showstopper.
And that will be perfect against this Viper's pit. Can he find it safely? They're on a clock. 2 players left here for Wolves. Losing this round will banish them to the economic doldrums, and John waits patiently for his prey. Juicy serves it up. Sufat has to walk away now. Maybe an exit or so. There's no stopping the SEN economy. It is absolutely booming. Sufat will do what he can. On the rope, Celsius, an homage to his mate Arsena, I'm sure.
Just has not been able to get started on this defensive side. Wants to go for the peak. Can he actually catch the timing right now?
No one in heaven to be affected by that.
That's the spike down.
Push from Spring.
Down.
Bang. Just gets the spike, gets out, but he knows he's going to be pursued. YU from the low ground's not able to win it out, and here's a showstopper from Juicy. Where does this one go? Unfortunately, into the rafters. No connection. Zekin gate crash into the back of the site. The spike, though, is loose out in the middle of B.
Spring right now trying to get back in. That distraction from the showstopper was enough for Sufat to get them that man advantage. 25 seconds right now. The spike is down in the site. Sentinels have to fully commit. This is the best opportunity Wolves have had.
Dangerous double swing. Yep, that's going to be double held that angle that Zekin goes into. Narrate tried to set him up with a fold line, and now it's down to Zelsus in the dying seconds of the round, but he's hit with the paranoia.
10 seconds
Nearsighted, player in heaven. One on boxes and Sufat towards his left. It is a ridiculous stacked deck against him. And so Wolves finally dig their heels in. Well, YU likely able to spot Sentinels out, and here they come. Viper's pit used defensively to try to stop them in their tracks with Zekin. Gate crashes onto the site. Spring inside the Viper's pit. We have a TP by Bang to the back of the site. He clears a trap wire though, so has to give himself away, and it's getting messy in the back. The spray is there. Bang's able to bring Juicy down. Now 3 up for Wolves still. With the Viper's pit, they slot
there. All right, pressure onto Lysor. Backside has to go off.
Flashed. Fault line doesn't quite hit Lysor trying to connect. It's missed it. What a whiff. Here though, the control from screens is good, and Zek is out in the open. John able to find Juicy at the very least, and now they've evened up the odds. YU tentative about playing from rafters. The spike though still off the A side. Zelsus though is in there.
Emerald Theft getting some serious value for a Wolves game slowing down right now. Sentinels want to see if they're going to peek out on Zelsus. It's all on YU 1 versus 2.
Now Zelsus and John grouped up here. Looks like Zelsus should be watching this line, and YU swings it!
On top, match point, opportunity to steal away Wolves' pick.
And a dimensional drift to start the round for Zekin, but Spring's already found something. Zelsus straight down mid.
That trip is still one way, unbreakable rather, is still up there, so he's going to have to deal with that.
Okay, Juicy flies in, the judge! Zekin's able to trade it out. Gate crash now to a safer position. Bang is still on the side. Zekin runs into Lysor.
John is coming on the flank, but Zekin is going off.
Just John now.
They know he should be here. He had to break the trip.
The timing, John's going to commit to the site. Spring down through the smoke. Sufat on the other side of the dark cover. John very, very low, but he's buying time.
He got it to half. There's no way. There's just no way he can stick it. Make teleport.
Bang caught in the seas, but will heal back up after the decay. Sufat here. Oh, Spring wants to take a fight characteristically. He also flubs the shot. Sen running over this A site. 10 seconds left for a spike point, though. It's got to happen soon. Here's Zekin into the fault line.
He has the showstopper. Oh, but he goes down.
There it is, folks. John. Fight here for Sen. Very passively here on the A side of the map with a drift over the stairs by Narrate. Zelsus is about to get busy, but Bang already emerges. He holds it down, peeking over towards alone. Lysor is still alone right now.
All the timing.
Not able to get away from that. C is going to be thrown in. Lysor at 2, finds at least 1. Narrate, a tap on the spike here, door opening up, Prowler to herald the arrival of Wolves as they try and stop this retake, but Sen, hard hitting, they spring out of the open and out of luck.
That's Wolves down a player early on account of Bang, but then just being very disconnected. Scorers with a double satchel.
Yep, here we go, Juicy coming on in, Narrate has to hear this, oh, Juicy! Well, has his wings clipped as he tries to cross towards Baby Door now for Wolves, Narrate. About to have some visitors. It's a 1-for-1.
Spike down.
Spike recovered, of course. Sufat now needs to make a decision. They've got that stairs control on A, but he's still fancy B for a moment, and there it just took too long. Zelsa's caught a timing on Spring, and now Sufat's got no choice but to go towards the B side, where Zekin will be lying in wait.
30 seconds left.
Again, unfortunately for Wolves, the players are just so separated from each other
Bam.
on individual
Spike
missions.
down, B.
And this, what looked like attempt to be the Stinger rush onto the B site was ultimately just denied by the Sentinel utility, and from there things have slowly collapsed.
10 seconds
While you left alone, surely going to be going down to second here. Closing out the round in pretty clean fashion.
Yeah. Bang's going to have to play off of this fade positioning.
Just ready to send out the paranoia off contact. What?
Okay.
No way. There's just no way. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening.
30
Now it's going to be on Zekin. A little bit awkward. Outlaw with a ton of targets to find. And Juicy trying to get across with a blast pack. That's two. He'll fall off the line now. Paint shells to follow up.
Out of charges.
Peaks with the classic. He's bought enough space, though, at least for Sen to get the reinforcements in place, and so they do.
Sufat is so full.
Push up, likely a double swing. John in second here on this line. Zelsa's with his back to Spring's position.
No.
His head cleaned off. Now two left. Second finally shuts down the rampaging Spring.
I'll find you. Still
But up Spring comes Summer, and Sufat's about to make it hot and heavy. Backs away, no time. Plays it like an absolute champion. That is not around.
Orb, and there are three players mostly drifted towards that area of the map. It's going to be an A re-clear again. Can Bang right the wrongs from that prior round.
Narrate never had. Okay, 7 seconds left, and they're going to go for it. Snake bite on the ground. Lysor knows he's going to lose much of his health. And it's Zaki with the showstopper. Brings the house down on Wolves. What a bizarre round. And obviously less cashed up this time around. See a lot of heads though, and Juicy, man, he is clean with it. His Sheriff claims the first. Zelsa's is seized here, decayed down. There's a window here. Pops the Razor Vine. They can't quite get purchased on him. And Sufat overextends. Spike loose. I saw those able to at least to salvage. Zekin's going to be here. Spray down's a bit wayward.
Back in, and Bang is on a long flank right now. Will Wolves expect it?
YU checks for it, but can't beat Bang. Paranoia comes in. Lysor and Spring forced to just double up at the bottom of the C site. Bang must have spotted them there with a shoulder peek. Perhaps not, as still eyes are looking towards the bend. There's Spring, just sees a head pop up. That's stunning stuff. Eventually, though, taken down. It's Lysor with less than 50 health to play. Time is of the essence, and Sen are fully cognizant.
Or was his go-to agent. That's what he was known for, the flex raise play. Here comes Juicy fast into the side. That's a dodge. The arc road shut down.
Straight into the Razor Vine as well.
Plan here.
Yeah, look at, how much of Paul's his covers. Wolves also pinging the one gap in that. Oh, John, that is stunning. Yes, detained, but there's no chance for Wolves to follow up on this. Spam down through the smoke, finds to be another one. Here's the Nightfall down from the attack side. Wolves want to try and assume as much control of C as they can. They've even committed a Viper's Pit to that effect.
Yeah, this round is must win. They have to send it all. YU spam kill.
Spring in the pit, dancing around. Narrate finds him before he decays too low. That's a Viper's Pit now gone. YU and Sufat in this corner. Zelsa and Narrate do not have the util to clear them from this. They're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Spray down through the corner. Zelsa's exposed himself to Sufat on the tight angle, and Narrate does not have the health to bail Sentinels out. A hard Vizak and Duelists here fighting for that Hall's control. Second opts to wait just a little bit longer here. That's still guarded off the back of it. John explodes. Zelsa's now playing from Waterfall. Lysor left here on the C side, the last remaining Wolves player. And Zelsa's might not be aware. He TP'd out with that ultimate. So now Wolves in a position to play that retake, but Zekin's already got it to half, and Wolves might not be aware of this. Narrate's able to spray them down through the poison orb. Zekin got off of it briefly, but he'll full stick this, and Wolves are none the wiser.
That's just disaster.
Watch the timing of this Paranoia, Wyatt. Sees combo with the paint shells, perhaps. Oh, it's Zekin getting caught out. Narrate doesn't have much to see here, and Bang's going to watch his left side. No! Oh, my goodness! Sealfat found a quick double.
That is SEN going for a bit of a haphazard attempt at the refight. Just not expecting, I don't think, so many Wolves players to actually be ready with the crosshairs on those angles. This has been the most convincing round win for Wolves so far, unless John is able to go crazy in that 1v4, but he can't. It's shut down.
We're going to B variation, though, this time from Wolves. But some of this Vice Util is here.
Which has been an absolute nightmare for them. Second 2 rounds in a row has been instantly deleted by Juicy.
Wait a minute. Are they going to go back towards C here? Zekin's departed. Obviously very early in the round. Juicy though's been cleaned up. Spring wants to try and get forward here, but this Nightfall could be a bit of an issue for Wolves. Spike is obviously down. Spring trying to play from upper and cleared out instantly. Sealfat now gives his position away. Enough noise to wake the dead, and Narrate's going to turn around with the Odin. Look to try and spray him out of the game, and this is awkward timing for the fade. Wolves here with a great opener. SEN able to convert on a 4v5 after Zekin falls. Okay, Boom Bomb going to be thrown in. Dark cover there. Overall to Paranoia, excuse me, forces John back in the Hall's direction. Juicy deals with Zelsis all too easily. There's a nice little tap from John. Happy to challenge this side take Util for a kill.
Yeah, now just fully on the retreat. Posted up to try and ensure the Wolves don't push any further. Lysor, danger for a moment, and it's just getting spammed through by Bang. Disaster as Wolves try to wrap around Ben to get that spike down.
Spring's able to recover the spike, but what opportunity, they're going to have to plant it. He tries to surge ahead, draws Zekin out of position, might be a high-low swing, but Zekin tucks. He's not going to give them a free kill here. Wolves are the ones that have to wager something. And Spring has got some work to do.
Oh, it's disrespectful from this. Zekin going to pick up that Outlaw for another round in this map on an anti-eco.
Look at Spring.
Where are you?
Took that Odin damage off the rip, and Zekin's able to find an Outlaw pick with finally decided to push up on B, by the way.
Oh, that's gotten him his showstopper. Just in case SEN wanted another advantage to close out this half.
Oh, man. Spring's at 6, by the way. Far too much spam for Wolves to deal with. SEN are holding all the cards. A double swing here. They'll try it, but Bang almost had the correction. Spring at 6, wants a rifle. He'll have it stripped from his hands momentarily. It's an interesting state-by lineup. Yeah, just the delayed. So you saw the Nanoswarm used by YU. Try and draw it out. Oh man, that is a long shot. He even tanks the Prowler in order to take it. And more time now. He's gonna force Sentinels back a little longer. Okay, Juicy tap down a little bit. Oh, 56! Showstopper goes between his legs, apparently! And as Spring tries to get active enough, but Lysor down to 1. Just Lysor left! And it's a disastrous attack side from here, but they're going to have to make some noise. And getting rid of the door. Tree control taken, but now SEN looking at the baby door. Sealfat's able to stop them. What a bouncer! You shout on pass, he says! Still wants to over-push into the spike location. The race having to get a second, but it's on Zelsis. Sheriff
try to go on a similar run.
Juicy with the grenade out there. Zelsis hoping for a little bit to be offered up, but it's not to be. Now over towards the mound side of things for Sentinels. Zekin still has his satchels. Blast packs is caught midway through. It's the Marshal of all things that catches him.
John does actually recover that Bucky. Maybe he can have a better fare with it. YU holding the cross. Here come the swings from Wolves.
Not a lot to write home about in this round. Solid stuff from Wolves. YU just waited on them now, and John says, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, they say. What do I have here?
Well, he gets his.
It's Juicy. Zelsis now takes this opportunity to get some bead control. They can pinch on the raise, but Juicy sees an opportunity to come forward with that retake wall thrown up. Now SEN bouncing over towards B, but Juicy's going to be waiting for them. That paint shell doesn't do too much to dissuade him. Paranoia, though, could be a problem for the raise. Juicy on the corner. Can't really see Bang, and it's haphazard shooting. Effective enough, though, for Sentinels.
Nere was just so patient on that lurk. Bides his time, gets the free kill. Spring, jump up from Zeki, gets out of the way to Satchel to win the duel. Now 1-for-1.
YU's only got a Sheriff to work with. Sealfat has to be careful on this angle. Just a Guardian to play with. Bang re-smokes up, it forces YU to just push out into the great unknown. Sentinels are waiting for him.
International stage for the first time. We didn't even think they'd be here.
And once again, this early action. One out by Spring now.
Always happy to just take a 1 versus 1 is Spring.
For all appearances, SEN are highly committed to this siege. Yet that smoke towards Waterfall says they're coming again. YU has the stopping power. Just punishes Zek in mid-flight. All of a sudden, the options are limited for SEN.
And that is just some spray through after the door gets activated. Knows where to put the crosshair. Juicy.
Okay.
Quick on the shot.
The locations of SEN's deaths here. Failed B attempt. YU catching the crossing Zek in a flawless round here for WOL. A nice little paint shells buys a lot more space. Oh, okay. Zekin, oh, he disrespects the snake bite. Brings able to deal with him. Little high-low set up now from the defenders as they try and get back in here. Nightfall thrown up by SEN. A big ping though off that horn apparently. Suvet's able to reveal much of the defenders, and now Lysol wants to step up, have a crack at it too. It's only down to YU. These Elses. YU so little to work with in terms of teammates. Tara could be deployed, but in the 1 versus 1, he's got a face. Zelsis down. And it's going to be his rifle burst the classic. All things considered, pretty solid round for Sentinels, but we'll step out of it.
I think they mostly got out of the way there, actually.
Like
Their time is dwindling, though. They're going to have to recommit quickly. Great opener from Spring.
Zelsis down. It's going to be a push coming from stairs at the moment from Wolves as well, but John tucked in the corner. 1 and 2. And here comes Juicy. Showstopper at the ready, but he can't get in. Finally makes it onto the side. Narrate's going to be dealt with, but YU is out of the game. 3 up for SEN. Bang. TP cancel.
They all had to get off the site, but the spike is still planted for them, and there's just not enough time. Second gets the showstopper with a collection of that orb. Is he going to try to send it in? It's Bang teleport on the cross to break the crosshairs.
Awkward for John. He tries to crouch, but Juicy's waiting there, finds his second. Elsa steps up only for 1. It's 3 for Wolves' Raze.
Fall. Well, the rest of Sentinels will be able to get into this B site unless Spring tries to slow them down.
Too slow in a baby door here for Wolves. Spring's able to find 1 anchored in on the site. Sentinels forced away the
his way over. Look at the concern right now from Wolves about a flank towards B. They're doubling up for that. Oh, and it's just wasting time. Juicy can't win a crucial duel.
And he can't double up with anyone from Waterfall because of that pit. He's solo in that position.
The round is slipping away. Prowler needs to be used to spot someone out, hoping to get some spam through the pit.
Oh, 1 by 1 wide. They set up and they're fed to the wood chipper. I think at this point, Superfat realizes there's no point forcing the issue any further. Lysol caught out. Both guns stripped away from WOL on the menu.
Yeah, it looks like it. This is a very late pivot. They want to actually go into a B split. Threaten an A hit second. Opens
it's
up.
Working. They're going away for the B side, and they got the drop on Juicy. The 1 pick at A draws the defenders off the B side, and now it's pandemonium from Wolves trying to get back in. Lysol with a double. Zekin and Bang fall well away side. Now Zels is out of the game. John clutching for the series. Spring and Lysol doubled up. Spray through smoke is wild. It's wayward, and Spring gets it to half. Now off of it. Looking to team up with Lysol here, and John has very little to look at. Somehow finds Spring, and he doubles down! The mastermind!